A quiet morning. Dew glistens on the leaves. Birds sing hymns to the rising sun. Chaitanya, with folded hands, approaches his guru seated on a stone under a tree. Chaitanya asked, Gurudev, I have studied the Vedas and heard the teachings. They speak of a self that is eternal, limitless. But when I sit in meditation, I feel imprisoned within this mind, these thoughts that never rest. Is the mind not the key to that self? Or is it the barrier? Rishi Vāmadatta, smiling softly, said, Chaitanya, tell me this, when clouds cover the sky, does the sun cease to exist? Chaitanya replied, No, Gurudev. The sun is always there. The clouds only block our sight. Rishi Vāmadatta said, So too is the self. It is ever present. The mind, like the clouds, is not the self, but a veil of thoughts. You mistake this veil for the sky itself. Chaitanya thoughtfully asked again, Then what is the nature of this mind? It seems so powerful, pulling me in countless directions. Can it be made still? Rishi Vāmadatta said, The mind is not a thing. It is a movement of thoughts, memories, identifications. It rises with the thought, I am this body, and it dissolves when you inquire, Who am I? Chaitanya inquired, So the mind is not limitless? Rishi Vāmadatta, no more than a mirror is infinite. A mirror reflects the world, but it does not hold it. The mind, like a mirror, reflects all experiences, but it is not the experiencer. Its surface may be vast, but its essence is dependent. Chaitanya asked again, Then where's this true I you speak of, the experiencer? Rishi Vāmadatta, pointing to Chaitanya's heart, said, Not in this chest of flesh, but in the still awareness that watches all thoughts come and go. Close your eyes now. When all thoughts fade, what remains? Chaitanya closes his eyes. A long silence. His breath slows. His face softens. Chaitanya, whispering, said, There's just being, peaceful, unmoving. Rishi Vāmadatta said, That, my child, is the self. It is not of the mind, but shines through it when the mirror is clean. It is not reached by thought, but realized in silence. Chaitanya asked, Is that the goal of my seeking? Rishi Vāmadatta, it is the end of seeking, for the seeker vanishes in that light. Remain as that. Let the question, Who am I? be your only prayer. The answer is not in words, but in presence. As the sun rose higher, Chaitanya bowed low. He no longer sought answers in scriptures or philosophies. For now, he had glimpsed the silent ocean beneath the waves, in the quiet folds of Arunachala's shadow, where silence speaks more than words. Ramana Maharshi offered humanity a profound mirror, one that reflected not the fleeting world outside, but the eternal stillness within. He did not preach from pulpits or write elaborate philosophies. Instead, he posed a simple, piercing question, Who am I? That question, deceptively ordinary, unlocks the deepest chambers of consciousness. For Ramana, the mind was not the master, but the veil. A veil made of thoughts, woven from desires, fears, memories, and identifications. It was not limitless, not in the way the ocean is, but like a cloud, it could disperse. And in its dispersal, the light of the true self would shine. Maharshi taught that the mind, being a stream of thoughts, is tied to the body. It flickers, fades, and reforms. It cannot transcend death, nor can it grasp the eternal. But within this mind lies a mysterious power, the power to turn inward, to shift from the restless whirl of I am this or I am that to the root thought, I am. This shift, this vichara or self-enquiry, is not an intellectual exercise, but a return to source. It dissolves the boundaries of ego and thought. And what remains? Silence, stillness, presence. The real I is not the thinker, but the witness. It is not confined by the body or born of the brain. It is the screen upon which all mental movies play, unmoving, undisturbed, infinite. That I is limitless, not because it stretches endlessly in space or time, but because it is beyond both. Maharshi's teaching is not a call to reject the mind, but to transcend it, not by force, but by understanding. When the wave realizes it is not separate from the ocean, it does not cease to exist, it becomes whole. To sit with Ramana's question is to walk into the cave of the heart, to still the surface until the depths speak. And in that inner silence, one sees, not as a thought, but as a direct experience, that the self was never bound, never born, never separate. It simply is. And that is the freedom beyond all limits.